Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome back to the solutions for the BSDS sample paper 2024. We are towards the end of the series. Last three questions. Question 30 is the third last one. Here we have been given a polynomial. Now this polynomial can look a bit scary, but this is actually quite easy. So how will you go from the scary version of this polynomial to the normal version, right? So whenever you have a generalized multiplication or sum like this, try to put a value of n and see what the polynomial actually looks like. Alright, that will give you an idea of the generalized form. So how do we check this one? Just as I told you, try to calculate P2. So P2 should be equal to product from 1 to 2 x minus I, so x minus 1 into x minus 2. Now this is not so scary, right? You understand how this is going. So P2 will be x minus 1 into x minus 2, P3 will be x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3. Similarly, Pn will be x minus 1 into x minus 2 into dot 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 x minus n. So therefore what happens if we equate this to 0, right? Pn of x equals to 0. What will be that? If we equate it to 0, all of these products will be equal to 0. Therefore roots will be 1 2 3 dot 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 till n. So it's just increasing till n, right? So we got the roots. Now what do we need? We need to calculate var x, right? Where x is the series from 1 2 3 to dot 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 n. What is the formula for var x? The formula for var x is given by 1 by n sigma xi minus x bar whole square, right? And this summation runs from I equal to 1 to n. So what do we need? We need x bar. So mean of x, that is x bar. What will be mean of x? It is just first term plus last term by 2. So 1 plus n by 2. That is calculated. Now we just have to calculate var x. Alright. Var x therefore will be 1 by n into sigma. What are xi's here? X1 is 1, x2 is 2, x3 is 3. So I can replace xi by I, right? No big deal. So I minus n plus 1 by 2 whole square. Now this is the thing that we have to simplify. So 1 by n into sigma. Let me do the whole square. So that will be I square minus 2 into I into n plus 1 by 2, right? Plus n plus 1 by 2 whole square. Clear? Now I can just multiply that 2 and get it cancelled. So it will be sigma I square minus I into n plus 1 plus n plus 1 whole square by 4. Alright. Now the sigma is distributed over I only. So I don't need to bother about n, right? So let me keep 1 by n there outside and I have sigma. So okay, let me redistribute the sigma, that will be better. So sigma I square minus n plus 1 into sigma I plus n plus 1 whole square by 4 into sigma, there is nothing here, right? So sigma 1. Now 1 by n outside, what is sigma I square? You all know this, n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6 minus n plus 1 into what is sigma I, n into n plus 1 by 2 plus n plus 1 whole square by 4. This is n. Now you see n is common in all of the three terms and we have 1 by n here, right? So n there, n here and n there. Let us cancel that. So once we cancel that, we can also take half common from the denominator, right? So I can take half here and I'll be left with, okay, n plus 1 is also common. Just noticed n plus 1, n plus 1, n plus 1. So that can also be taken out. So therefore I can keep n plus 1 by 2 outside and I'll end up with n and n plus 1 by n is gone, n plus 1 is gone and 2 from the denominator is gone. So I'll be ending up with 2n plus 1 by 3. From here I'll have n plus 1 by 2 and from here I'll have n is gone, 1 of that is gone. Yeah, by 2 will not remain here because I have taken that outside, right? So I have n plus 1 here, and here I'll have plus n plus 1 by 2, right? Now if we take the LCM, I have n plus 1 by 2 into, see, I have n plus 1 by 2, but I'm subtracting n plus 1. So I'll be ending up with 2n plus 1 by 3 minus n plus 1 by 2. Okay, now work the LCM. So n plus 1 by 2 into, I have 4n plus 2 minus 3n minus 3, and the LCM will be 6 here. So this is n minus 1, right? So n plus 1 by 2 into n minus 1 by 6, which will give me n square minus 1 by 12. Yep, option C. Okay, so calculation is a bit long, but if you know how to do it, it should just be a mechanical calculation. Alright, you won't have to apply a lot of brain power. Just make sure that the sign and the common that you are taking out of the brackets and the sigma that you are doing, that is well distributed. You are not missing any twos. The general precautions that we take. Alright, no common mistakes, no silly mistakes, because this is a high pressure exam. All of the sums will appear difficult. Some of them will solve to be easy, but few of them will remain difficult. Okay, so I have shown you the entire calculation. This sum looked complicated. The polynomial simplified to be a very workable polynomial, and then the problem ultimately boils down to find the variance of the numbers 1 2 3 4 dot dot n. Okay, so you will have seen this formula somewhere of variance. You use that formula, use that definition of mean, and then do the entire calculation. Alright, so if you have any queries regarding the classes for this particular course, or you have any suggestions or feedback for the solutions that we have posted, if you find if there is any error, we are open to corrections. Please do contact the number given in the comment section below. Alright, so I'll see you all in question 31.